This is all about community. This is your community. Break bread, spend time with peers who are going down a similar journey that you're going on.
Digital invites you to build on and to really supercharge the tremendous capabilities you spent years and even decades on developing.
Came to the Cognizant conference really because it's a good time to step back and look towards the future and think aspirationally and really get a guide of where we need to start positioning our teams and our thinking to make sure that we're winning in the future.
My colleagues have been coming here, this is their third one, and they've been telling me for the last two that you got to get to community.
I go to a number of industry events, software industry events, and they tend to be very centric on the software vendors' products. I quite like this format where they talk about multiple trends, multiple products, multiple industries.
And what a morning it's been so far.
I mean, this is amazing. You can't make this stuff up.
I don't know whether I'm totally inspired or totally terrified.
With the speed of change that we see today, we cannot have a long-drawn process. We have to get quickly to the market.
Digital transformation is one of our core priorities. Winning with data is one of our core priorities. Bringing extraordinary value to the customer is one of our core priorities.
How do we leverage all of the data, both structured and unstructured, in order to really apply AI?
If you look at human to computer is the slowest. The way we type and we use our thumbs, and it's just unbelievably slow bandwidth.
Don't fear AI. For 75% of jobs, AI will make your job better.
It's taking away tasks, it's not taking away jobs. And we should be delighted with that.
And if the last 2 days have reinforced anything for me, it's that there is no line now between business and technology.
There was much excitement and, need I say, hype around ICOs and cryptocurrencies, but we are now at a point where some significant financial market infrastructure providers are starting to say yes.
A lot of the changes that are coming are inevitable. And the reason why we want to embrace them is because that is how we get to steer them. What are you going to do with that? And what can you do with that you didn't know you could do before? That's the opportunity we have.
Our intention is to have people move into more complex work that people and humans need to carry forward.
They're taking those mundane, boring, repetitive tasks out of their jobs and liberating them for what you hired them to do, for their problem-solving skills, their creative skills, their people skills.
Leveraging the Cognizant community, learning a little bit more about the pitfalls that people have experienced is what we're after here. There's a lot more to be learned by doing more research. And I think Cognizant has some great examples that I think we can incorporate into our company's implementation of automation as well.
I eat failure for breakfast. Failure is an endemic aspect to the work that we do. It's not that we're sloppy, it's not that we're lazy, it's that we're trying to do something so uncertain that no amount of diligent preparation can get us there.
It is not a simple concept, and it's a bunch of stuff that we can barely picture right now, like monkeys trying to invent humans and imagine what that's going to be like.
I've been in many kind of technology conferences. I really didn't expect this kind of amazing stories.
Community has set the bar for what I will measure all future conferences that I attend. This was my first community, it will not be my last.
Challenging us to think about leadership and the way we serve others as an example to change not only our organizations, but really society and humanity as a whole.
Community is really what this gathering is all about. Communities create connection, they create inclusiveness, and communities establish this sense of responsibility.
I'm sure you're all very different people who believe very different things, but you're all present. You're all here to learn, to network, to exchange ideas. And I think that is beautiful. I'd like to congratulate you for all coming together and continuing this shared experience. Please give yourselves a round of applause.